Hello, grade 9 learners! Welcome to our Science 9 learning video session. We are now in quarter 3, module number 2, entitled Climate Change. Is Earth Warming? This is your teacher Nori, and let's begin our Let's Study This. For our most essential learning competency, describe certain climatic phenomena that occur on a global level. Then, we have to attain the following objectives. Number 1, define climate change. Number 2, explain the relationship of carbon dioxide and temperature. Number 3, compare and contrast El Nino and La Nina phenomenon. And number 4, relate some activities that reduce risk and lessen effects of climate change. Is climate change real? Is climate change man-made, or is it just a natural occurrence? These are just few questions that can be asked once we talk about climate change. Climate change is one of the most current worldwide issues. Some experts say that it is true that Earth does go through a period of cooling and a period of warming. The increase of temperature that we are experiencing right now is caused by factors other than human activity. Another point of view is that the increase of Earth's temperature is brought about by human intervention. Whether the cause is man-made or not, climate change is a change in the environment. Global warming can bring about a rising of sea level due to the melting of ice caps and glaciers. We may experience severe weather disturbances such as much stronger typhoons and heavier rainfalls. Some parts of the world may experience El Nino or La Nina, and most of all, it can cause extinction of some fauna and flora. To learn more about climate change, let's try to answer these following questions. Are you ready? Number 1. CFC stand for? Number 2, what type of greenhouse gas is released when coal is burned? Number 3, yes or no, writing on both sides of paper is called reusing. And number 4, yes or no, weather is the atmospheric condition that can quickly change in a day. Each one of us interacts with our environment, so we are affected by changes in our environment. You should not disregard the things that are happening in our surroundings. So, do you want to be a hero of humanity? Very good. Let's join together in the journey and learning more about climate change. But first, you have to learn about one of the major causes of climate change, greenhouse effect. Solar radiation warms the Earth as its energy is absorbed by the atmosphere. In the atmosphere, there are greenhouse gases present. These include water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Greenhouse gases prevent heat to escape from Earth, making Earth's temperature higher. Figure 8.2 shows that greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, chlorofluorocarbons, and nitrous oxide trap heat, preventing it to escape from the Earth. All gases absorb heat. Some just absorb more than others. So, assuming solar radiation is constant, the average atmospheric temperature depends on the mix of gases. More greenhouse gases in the atmosphere means that the equilibrium temperature will be higher as this absorb more heat. This will result to the increase of global temperature. Less greenhouse gases will mean lower temperature. Mankind more or less evolved under conditions of a specific mix of gases, of course, with certain degree of variation in the atmosphere, and we thrive under these conditions. If the mix of gases in the atmosphere were altered considerably, Earth's temperature would change significantly, and we will be faced with new conditions that we are not used to, which we will have to somehow adapt to or face extinction. Areas that are found in temperate regions may have shorter winter. Countries that are found in tropical regions may have longer and drier summer. Glaciers that cover land will melt, which results in the increase of sea level. What happened to the amount of carbon dioxide from 1880 to 2010? What is the relationship between the amount of carbon dioxide and global temperature? When was temperature at its highest and its lowest? When industrial revolution comes in, more emission of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases threatened all living things. Developed countries and developing countries became more dependent on fossil fuels. Burning of fossil fuels is one of the main sources of carbon dioxide emission. What would be the outcome if there is too much carbon dioxide in the atmosphere? There would be an increase of global temperature. So, when will you take action to help stop global warming? Remember that your time is ticking. Act now before it's too late. Congratulations! You are now ready to do our interactive activities. Please do not forget to like and subscribe my YouTube channel, Nori Rulion, and that is for your future learning here in Science 9.